Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here to celebrate the lovely Rona at Scrap Rona and her 500 subscriber celebration. And I picked this layout right here to scrap lift. She wanted us to pick something that inspired us and scrap lift it. And this definitely did the trick for me. It is stunning. It's a beautiful layout and I love rainbows. Plus, I had the perfect pictures to document with this rainbow colored theme. And so I have selected these pictures of my grandson driving his little car. I picked this picture or this paper from a Vicky Booten paper pad, as well as this one for some and the scrap to do my matting. And then I have some Vicky Booten embellishments that came from my leftover Vicky Booten stash. And then I also have some random just stickers, things like that I'm wanting to use or I was thinking I might use on the layout. And then this little Daydreamer wordy bit, which I think is a Vicky Booten thicker, actually, from an older collection, possibly Color Study. And then I have this Pretty Little Studios collection. I think it's Sunkiss is what it's called, because these are the clouds I believe that Roni uses on her layout. So I thought it would be perfect. So I have my papers, I have my embellishments, I have this gorgeous layout in my pictures. So let's see how this goes. So first things first, I turn the paper on its side because I want the rainbow to go in the same fashion as she has it. And unfortunately, that's not going to work in the aspect of there's wordy bits over right now in that top left corner, but they're facing the other, they're sideways. And that doesn't bother me too much because a lot of that's going to get covered up with like the clouds because I'm pulling clouds from that Pretty Little Studios collection to put up there. So most of that's going to get covered up. So I wasn't terribly worried about that. But, and then I have this frame from the Vicky Booten stuff and I want to use that. And I'm not sure, like I'm trying to decide which picture. So I get the clouds up here and I feel like they're really, really crowded. So I start thinking about it, and then just randomly, I was sending a message, a voice message, video voice message to the lovely Zelly, and I said, okay, I'm just winging it. I'm cutting the rainbow out, and then I'm going to just distress it. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I went and picked another paper from the Vicky Booten paper pad that actually the lovely Zelly sent me in a lovely gift box. And I pulled that out. Now, Rona has used like a white grid paper, and I pull like this little aqua colored one. There was a white grid paper also in the paper pad, but I wanted to have this little bit of color back here so that my clouds might stand out a little bit, especially like the white ones. I'm using those ones that have like the little black lines around them so they stand out like on her layout, but I just figured that that would give it a little bit more color back there too. And so I add the clouds. I pretty much stick in the same kind of concept as what she's got. It's a little bit more together, like closer together, just because her rainbow is not as wide as mine. But I still think the whole concept of that is there. And then I get my pictures down. I put the frame on this top farthest one to the right, just because it seems like it's going to fit best. Like you can see he is staring at the, for him, it is the right side of this little car, and it's like a stoplight. It's got like the red, yellow, and green like lights that come up, and so he's very enamored by that, and he stares at that a lot, and then he starts pushing the buttons and all the things start lighting up. So he was having a good old time. So on Rona's layout, she's got this little scene at the bottom, and I just use a couple of rainbows and a little duck from that Sunkissed collection by Pretty Little Studios. And then I also I'm going to bring that cute little duck in. Like I'm going to add some color on color, like that little flower. There's a little yellow flower over there to the right of the furthest picture. I'm going to add this little heart, little word phrase says love this, and another one says photo of you. So I'm just kind of color matching, which is kind of what she did. Now, she also has gorgeous material like ribbon and different kinds of materials like lining different parts of the rainbow. It is stunning. I hope that you can see it when I do the close-up of her sketch or her layout at the end a little bit better, but she's got beautiful bits and pieces of material that are lining the rainbow, and I didn't do that. In that regard is why I cut it out and distressed it, giving it some of that same dimension that she's got, but definitely not as much, because like hers just looks stunning. And then she's got like little florals and stuff all over. And I just pull this little heart and use my black soot and just put the heart in kind of random places. And then I'm going to journal on here and just write, AJ loves a car his Babs bought him, especially the stoplight. And then I wrote the date up there as well. So here is Rona's layout. I was so inspired by the rainbow, because girls and boys, I love a rainbow. And I enjoy how bright and chipper this layout is, as well as getting 3 pictures on a layout makes me happy, because sometimes I'm super inspired and pulled into like a 1 picture layout to bring attention to like this one special picture. But like I wanted all of these on there because it was just his facial expression was hysterical. I'm not sure I'll be driving with him for a while because he was a little dangerous. But anyway, please go check out Scrap Rona. I will have her information below. She is a lovely, lovely person, as well as a fantastic scrapper. And I enjoy watching her videos and seeing how she creates and how she takes things, and just inspires me. So please go check her out, as well as the other people who are hopping along and celebrating her today. I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up and or comment or subscribe if you haven't already, if you like my video and or my layout. And of course, like I said, please go check out Rona and her YouTube channel. And I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.